Okay, thank you. Good evening and welcome to a special meeting of Oxford Town Council. We've got the agenda. I'll call this meeting to order. First up, I need a motion to approve the agenda. So moved. Seconded.
Second.
Moved, seconded. All those in favor, please say yay. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Contrary minded, carried. Okay, on the agenda is building permit consideration of charging or waiving fees, Oxford Community Center. Linda, you should give us a little background on this, just because we discussed this one.
Okay, thank you, your worship. So last Monday, which was October 23rd, we had a regular council meeting. So before the meeting came to, we were in receipt from our town planner regarding the development and building permit fees for the Oxford Community Center. And he reached out in question. The question was that there's a development permit, which we can't waive or anything, but the building permit is something that council could consider in looking to waive those fees, and that it would be in the thousands that they presumed at the time. And does council wish to charge or waive the permit fees? So we made our decision based on that information there that other night, which was great. So we passed a motion to waive the fees for the building permits for the Oxford Community Center, which was great.
Just for clarification, I want to say we were under the impression we were talking a few $1,000s, just for clarification.
Yes. So then, after I went to reach out to the building permit office and advise them of the waive of the fees, they reached back that they would need in a clear motion, because as the building permit fees, we have come to learn, is $34,500 is the cost of the building permit fees. So that being said, what is total construction value is estimated at $17,250,000 at $2 per thousand, which equates to the building permit fee of $34,500. So if council is considering to waive the fees, the amount should be clear in the motion to capture all fees if it is our intent to do that. So what we could do if council so chooses to continue with the waive of the fees is to amend the motion that was made on Monday, October 23rd.
Okay, any questions or anything? Would you like to make a motion, anyone?
I move to amend the motion made at the council meeting on October 23rd in regards to waiving the building permit fees for the Oxford Community Center by adding to the motion the value of the permit fees to be waived at $34,500.
Seconder?
I'll second that.
Okay, moved by Councillor Black, seconded by Councillor McNutt, that the waives be fee, even though they're in the amount of $34,500. Any discussion before we go to a vote? Question.
I would like to discuss that at the $34,500. I know that you make an amendment on it. Is a possible way just to do a percentage?
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Well, you're saying you want to amend it for that motion to say $34,500 building fees waived. Okay, and I'm not being frugal or cheap. I have been asked by several people that watched. Is there a way that in this motion that we're going to satisfy at least the majority of them and waive a partial of that fee? Because we were under the impression it was a few thousand. Now it's a lot of thousands. And I know that the province and the municipality, they are donating into this, and I know that it's a responsibility of our town to be part of a donation there, but if the question was the amount, that's all I'm directing it at.
May I?
Go ahead.
Perfectly. So I just wanted to make it be known, the $34,500 was nowhere in our budget, so it was not counted towards any revenue stream. I just want to put that out there. Also, whatever council wishes to do, it's a discussion. It's up to council. If they choose percentage or they choose full amount. It's between Actually, you three, because you can't debate.
I can't say anything unless I hand up
Yes.
Sarah
You can
over.
vote.
And I'm going to hand the floor over to Councilor Black, because I would like to address this question as well, if you're willing to accept the chair temporarily,
I will accept.
okay? I believe that regardless of how much those fees are, the town should absorb it or not charge it, because this is a benefit for the town and it costs us absolutely nothing to say, oh, we're gonna charge you a building fee for this free community center you're giving us. I would consider that a slap in the face if I was sitting on that committee. I really would. So that's all I have to say. And if you want to hand back the chairmanship, I will take it.
All right, I
I think
can.
you got back to the debate.
Oh, yeah. wait
Can
till the
I add to
debate.
that?
I just wanted to bring it back in the interest of some of the residents in town for it. All I'm doing is voicing
Their concern.
their concern,
Discussion.
okay? So that we know that where we're standing, at least we have a price before we only had thousands of dollars.
Correct.
So we have $34,000. You've stated your case. I don't have a case.
Okay.
And I believe Councillor McNutt spoke up there, just where she's on Zoom. Oh, we can't hear you, Councillor McNutt.
I'm just telling my family to be quiet for a second. I just wanted to say that when I heard the amount, I actually was happy because that means that we as a town are actually supporting it in a larger way. So we're unable to put hundreds of thousands of dollars into this project. So the more that we can help, the better. So when I heard this, I thought, wow, what an amazing donation. Not even, really, it's just not making any money at all. But what a great way that we can help that organization create this building.
Thank you. And I hand it back to you. So I
No,
can-
not to the debates.
Okay, I'm done debating.
Yep, okay.
So I did my,
Debate is done. I
Okay, so
think.
do we need to revote?
No, we haven't voted yet.
Okay.
Okay, she's handed back the chair. Okay, you've all heard the motion on the floor as to the town not charging that fee. All those in favor of the motion as presented by Council Black, please raise a hand and say aye.
Aye.
No contrary minded, motion carried. That concludes our meeting. Thank you, everybody, and I will adjourn this meeting.